What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Good morning. Good morning. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, awesome. Ashley, love, if you will go to the link that I sent you in the Facebook Messenger, it's for StreamYard. And then that way, your picture will be on here just like with mine. And then if we need to screen share anything like that, you can screen share anything you need to screen share. I can screen share anything I need to screen share. And this is also streaming to both of the groups. So I feel like it's a fair way to have our conversation and have people on both sides be able to chime in. Okay. And you all are welcome to share this video. Um, but this is a moment Ashley and we need to have, and there's no ill will and malice in this conversation right now. We are going to talk it out like some grown women in business, and figure out what's going on, what we can do about it. This is real deal stuff, y'all. This is real deal stuff. This is real deal stress. This is real deal life. Okay. So, hey, I show y'all everything else. We might as well go ahead and show this too. And Ashley, I'll copy and paste the link again. And I'll also send it to your cell phone just in case. Well, y'all know every now and then there's some stuff that goes on. I call it TemplateGate. It's going on from my very first template. Just situations, and I don't want to get into it before I bring Ashley on. Here she is. Okay, I see you, Ash. Hold on a second. I don't want to give any details before we get a chance to get Ashley on because I want it to be fair. I want us to both be able to express our sides. Um, all right, so I got Ashley on. Ashley, if you're ready, give me a thumbs up or something, like waving. Okay, you good? All right. All right, so I got Ashley on. Ashley, if you're ready, give me a thumbs up or something.
I'm
like
ready.
waving. Okay, you good? Okay. Yeah. So I need you to turn the volume down on YouTube where you're watching. Turn the volume down. Okay, you good? So I need you to turn, or just mute it. There you go, because it was an echo. We
How about
okay.
that?
We good. We're good now. We're good. Before we get going, Ashley, I want you to, because I have to tell y'all I don't know Ashley. I only know of Ashley. But because I don't know her, I don't want to give your introduction. I would love for you to give your own introduction. And I still hear that echo though. Do you have anything with a microphone that's close by or a speaker that's close by? There.
Can you hear it now?
Yep. No echo now. You good. Whatever you just
Okay,
did
hold on.
before.
I gotta put it on my phone so I can hear you as I do this. Hold on. Let me.
Okay.
All right, I can hear.
Well, then we got the echo again. Okay, so do this. Mute the computer. On the computer, you know how you can turn the speaker all the way off?
Hold on, let it catch up. I gotta let it catch up, and then I'll start talking.
Are you watching me on YouTube or you on the StreamYard?
Hold on, Shannon. Let it catch up. I'm finna start talking. All right, here we go. As y'all can know, a lot of y'all know I'm Ashley. Okay, I'm just a young girl. Never knew nothing about crafting. I started off with candy apples. However, I started getting taught the shirt guy. I never met this lady a day in my life. Don't know nothing about this lady. But what I can say, she the motherfucking goat, and she helped a lot of us. I have never been in this lady group. I'm a big fan on, I'm not paying to go in all these groups because I got a group of heavy hitters who look out for me and help me. Will Ashley ever design? No. Anybody know me? No. I don't know. Shannon Woodson had to just show me how to get on this live and all that. I don't know how to do all that. I know how to do what I do and know how to move how I move. Now, however, we're going to talk about the templates because that's the big issue. Now, everybody know I ain't in these people group, but Ashley gets a hold to all these people templates. Okay, I never knew about selling a template. I was told how to sell a template, and that's my right hand, honest to God. Now, it be mighty funny, and I can name out a lot of y'all. Even Best you was in my group before. I can name out a lot of y'all. Some of your admin, Shannon, was in my group before, and they know how I get down. And guess what? They used to get down with me. You feel me? That's what's the funny part to me. We used to steal images from other groups. You hear me? Put them in my group, and everybody get them. That's what's the funny part, okay? Y'all took Shannon's stuff and gave it to Ashley. Now, to be real dirt, write it down and dirty, I go on my email and show her who gave it to me. And that's real. Y'all want to run and tell? I ain't with in this lady group and did that. Y'all brought it to me. So why go run up to it like I'm dead wrong? Shannon, I'm dead fucking wrong for selling your stuff. That was low as the Lord. I'm telling you as a woman. But I was getting it out the mud, you hear me? I'm ghetto, I'm ratchet. I do look ghetto shit. I don't do this professional teaching like y'all do. That's what you good at. I can't take that from you. I'm gonna teach you the ghetto way. You gonna teach you the real way. What's killing me is my picture going around, and I understand where you coming from. My picture coming around, the same people that's in your group that's high praise and y'all putting my picture around, the same folks that's coming in my inbox. Well, I ain't finna pay her. Let me get let, but y'all loyal to her. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all the ones starting it because I ain't asked for it. I was dead wrong, and I'ma stand on it. I was dead wrong for reselling it. That's what Ashley is. Ashley ain't nobody in my group ever, ever, and I keep it like that. Nobody in my group ever gave me anything of yours. You know why? These people paid good money to get in your group. They already knew they were gonna
That's
get
the thing,
kicked out.
Ashley. Nobody pays to get in my group.
I can't hear
No,
you.
my um, you have to listen on the phone or wherever
Well,
you're
they
doing.
told me they pay for your file. That's what they told me.
Right. So they have access to the files that they pay for. My group is a bonus. It's free. It's a free Facebook group. I don't even think we're supposed to be charging for Facebook groups. I think those are the rules. So I have a free Facebook group, but
And
it's
see,
just
I never knew.
it's selective people that I have come into the group so that they can show off their skills, they can ask questions. It's a bonus. It's not even something that I ever tell anybody is guaranteed when they have a membership or when they pay for a file. What you're paying for is a file. You're paying for a file in the class. And Ashley, to be so real with you, and I told your sister this in an email, that I feel like the hustle in you, like truly real deal, we talking woman to woman, we talking like 100% honest, like right now with the affiliate deal that I have going on, I believe you could openly bring people to the academy, you can openly sell those templates, and you get 50% of all the sales in perpetuity, and perpetuity means forever. As long as they a member, as long as they buying files, you get half of that. Like that's the kind of woman that I am. That's the kind of way that I like to feed the community, because I don't like to sell a man one fish. I like to teach them how to fish. So Ashley, you say that you pay for designs and you don't really design. I could be the one to show you how to design. You show your community how to design, and you say, hey, when y'all ready to buy a template, here it is over here at the academy. You're gonna get 50% of the sale anyway. But that's how I would prefer for people to come to me, because I'd rather work with you than work against you. That's my thing. Because I see the hustle in
Well,
you. I
Shannon,
see
I
what you
hear
can
you on,
produce.
I hear you saying that, but anybody know me know I ain't gonna do that. Get what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send them right to you. I'm just, and I always been like that. I just do what I do. I smoke too much weed, baby. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be doing all that. And what I'm gonna do from now on, and I'm gonna stand on it.
Hmm.
Ashley not selling Shannon file. Don't ask me. You gonna go to Shannon. I'm gonna leave in my group. If you and well, and I'm gonna put on my page. Anything y'all see me do, if you want it, get it. Ashley don't take Shannon stuff and design with it. I don't know how to design. I still pay my designers. But what y'all did was got people kicked out of my group. They're righteous, loyal to her, and them people had nothing to do with it. And I'm gonna stand on this, Shannon, and I'm gonna say this again. The
Go ahead.
people that's buying your files
Hmm.
is the people that share your files.
Well, see, here's the dilemma, Ashley. I understand that, right? So when I see people that we have in common, and here's the deal: the people that are in your group had knowledge of what was going on, correct? So here's my situation. Let me run it down like this. If you had some people run up in and steal your
Yeah, but
equipment,
they were
your,
scared. They were scared as hell. They was
but
getting out of my group because they didn't want you to find out. But the list was already screenshotted. You know how many people left my group?
that I get it, I get it, but let me finish explaining what I was explaining, because I think you're gonna understand and come to terms with me on this. But somebody went into your house and stole your equipment, your hard working equipment, stole your files, stole your computer, right? Right, and it wasn't somebody that you initially like really mess with, but the people that help sell the stuff. Oh, I can help you sell a computer, I know what's on there. I can help you sell that printer, I know what's on there. So the people that help do that, would you ever let those people back into your house ever again? Ever? Would you let those people that help sell some stuff, they didn't steal it, but they knew it was stolen, and they helped
Hell
sell your
no.
shit? Would you ever let them back into your house? So why would I let them back into my group? Why would I let them sit in my group, sit in my face? I don't do fake stuff. If somebody, and this is real, Ashley. I'm as real as they come, just like you, as real as they come, right? I don't play the fake stuff. I will not fake the funk. I will do things in a professional manner. I will do it in a clean
Right.
manner. I don't like drama, but I'm not finna sit here and be
But
messy
but
and have something straight up in my face. So I do have to let you know, this is hurtful. This whole scenario has been
But I want to
stressful.
say
It's
this,
been
Shannon, the
hurtful.
same person that's running into you out of my group, they sitting in my group, eating and feeding everything I got to give them, but they ain't telling you that, but they running back telling you what's going on. But guess what? They was there for it too. The snitch was there for it too.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what I know. And that's why, like I said, I meet people where they are too, Ashley. The person that I have that's feeding me was just like you saying right now. Look, I know it's wrong, but here's what I can do at this point. Here's what I can do at this point. And the thing about it is, and even in your situation, like the way that I feel about the streets and business is different. Snitching in the streets is a different code for a different reason. Snitching in business is another thing. If somebody stole your equipment and somebody was sitting here right in your group and knew who stole it and didn't tell you, you would not only kick them out, you might fire off on them, right? Because you're sitting dead in my face and you know what's going on, and you sitting here taking from me. You taking all that I have to give, and you watching somebody take from me too,
Right?
right? So I know you, and I like, so far from what I've seen, I know you're not gonna have that. You're not gonna tolerate that, not to your face. Not when you don't have not one tongue that you ever want to bite and not say what you want to say, right? Like, you're gonna let it be known. And that's my thing. I'm just letting it be known. I don't, like, I come here to help people, and I know that's what you say you came here to do too, right? So you have an option to have an affiliate link. One little link that you share with people. You ain't got to share a damn file. You share a link, and that one
Right?
link, when they go and purchase, if they really mess with you, Ashley, they use your link, and you'll immediately see if they mess with you, because if they said they was going to go buy a file, they'll buy it. You'll see, oh, I got 50% of that file already. You get 50%, and then you don't have to be in the dark. You don't have to be you don't have to be on the low. You don't have to have no Google Drive, no secret Google Drive. You basically letting me know, hey, Shannon, somebody did $900 last week in template sales. $900 in affiliate sales. That means they got $900, right? I got $900. I'm splitting it down the middle with them, because that's how I believe that we can help each other in this community. That's it. So that I don't know how much you made off of the templates, but if you made $900 last week off of my templates, goddamn. Like,
Right.
I'm trying to get like you, my boy. What we got? What we got? Like, I really feel like that's a way to collaborate,
Man, let me tell
like
you something.
collaborate, work in collaboration.
They ain't even paying for the template, Shannon, for real. Them
Right.
motherfuckers want to give you $50 and $25, and they're just real because they know I don't care nothing about money. I'm gonna get out here and get money. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's why they coming to me. But truth be told, I can show you the file. I'm a woman. I'll show you the file. I'll show you what was sold. Just like I showed you everything else. I ain't got to start. I'm gonna show you who I sold it to. There ain't no stuff in the front. I ain't sold that file that much. It's just that they caught me on there trying to learn how to do it because I was
Right.
paying designer. Now, Latasha, that's my blood sister. I ain't never fake
I
about it.
understand.
Same mama, same daddy. Me and this girl don't even get along half of the time. We just started back talking after 8 months. We do this. Latasha ain't gonna never show me how to do nothing. I was so shocked she was showing me how to change the color till it was just crazy. But whoever sent it knows me and my sister bond. Girl, you know how many people had been on them videos showing me that? Why they only sent you my sister? That was low of them. She wasn't, she
And
she
Ashley,
was
I know you saw the email. It was hard for me to let go of her.
is not good, and crafting is how she let out in depression.
Right.
When you kicked her out, that shit put my sister in the hospital on depression mode off a group. That shit hurt. She still
And
talking about it.
Ashley, if you and I know you've seen the emails that I've emailed back and forth to her. I give love, even if I'm reprimanding somebody, even if I'm giving you the guys honest, like, look, these are the consequences of your actions, right? I still give love. I still said, you know what? I can see you work hard for what you do. I can see your talent. I can see it's there. But however, because you're in this position, and I wanted to think that she didn't know nothing, that you were selling it. I wanted to think that she was just on there helping you because she knows how to do this stuff, and she's just showing you because you happen to have a template. I know she didn't get the template from you, Ashley. I know this. But my issue was when it came down to her saying, is this the template you selling for $65 or $400? At that point in time, she acknowledged that she knows you're selling it. So what do I do? Do I let the person that is assisting the thief stay in my camp? Absolutely not. I can't do that. As much as I can't love that much. That's just stupid. That's when you just blindly loving somebody and you know what they're doing and you're letting it affect you. And I could not let that be the case. And I had to show an example. I had to show people that, hey, if you all are associated in
But
this
like I
type of
told her,
path,
I told my sister, I said, look, you got kicked out that group. I said, man, you've been doing this shit since 2012. I said, and they don't even know this. I said, bitch, take off. And that's what we've been doing. My sister own her own building. She got her own warehouse. That girl
mhm,
got 2, 3, 4 glow forward, 2, 3, 4 product. That's what I told her. Baby, take off. And that's what she gonna do. So all this shit that they did to her in this last week or couple of days that hurted her, she finna apply that pressure. We really don't need nobody for real. All me and my blood sister got to do is come together. But she more upscale, I'm more downscale, and we gonna clash every time, like fighting clash. But we gonna make that money when it's time. But we gonna go back to back for each other. But all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push people your way. You know, people in my group telling me take you up on the offer. They already know I ain't gonna sell nobody else shit for them. I'm gonna send them to you, and I always been like this. I'm gonna send them to you. I'm gonna let them work for you. I believe I don't work for nobody. I'm gonna work for me. So I'm gonna send them to you. They do their thing. Ashley moving on to something else. Ashley doing something else, baby. Ashley ain't standing that simple and shit. That's why I made that post in my thing. I brought Sherman in here, and I told them I was wrong for selling these folks shit. And I want the world to know I'm here so y'all can see who I am. And why y'all still see who I am. Tell Shannon how y'all still coming in my inbox begging for the files. I'm not selling it. I'm telling you in Shannon face. Now inbox me again. I'ma screenshot her who inboxing me for it. I'ma do it just like every time you ask me, I'ma screenshot it to you.
right. And Ashley, you can tell your sister.
And you want to learn and you want to get on like, cause I smoke weed. I'ma smoke that weed while I'm crafting, and I'ma talk that shit. If you want to get in and learn how we learn and affiliate how we affiliate, do that. I do stuff in my group too. Shannon, did they tell you this? Did they tell you how many people bills I done paid? Did they tell you how many supplementation printers I done bought? Did they tell you how many printers I done bought? Did they tell you how many people ain't had no food in their house, didn't know when they were gonna come, go, or nothing, how much I done came out? They don't tell you the good in it, right? They only tell you the
But you know what, Ashley? That's why I wouldn't be on here right now. I would not be bringing you on to my audience because this is how I feel. Real deal. Real deal. I didn't want to give light to anything that would give light to a dark situation, right? But because
right.
you say that you don't want this to be a dark situation, you want this to be in the light, and you want to address this and actually own up to what you did that was wrong, I'm all about that. Like that makes plenty of sense to me. So for you to admit what you did was wrong and say I want to correct it, I'm about that life. Like really and truly, you taking accountability and you saying obviously you have presence, Ashley. I told your sister this. I told your sister that obviously you have your own, like you have your own teaching style. You have charisma. You draw people to you. But the draw to people to you is not that you have free files. And I want you to know that. It's not that you teaching for free and you putting stuff out here and people using you for resources. That's not your gift. Your gift is that you're going to bring the people together and you're going to teach in a way that people can understand that maybe I don't even teach, but you know how to translate it and you know how to break it down and put it down so that it makes sense to you. You understand what I'm saying? So that is your true gift. And you're allowing people to use your gift by coming to your inbox and asking for some shit for free, whether it was given to you for free or not. If you understand business, and I know that you do, because anybody that can hustle knows how to run a business, because you ain't gonna let no snitch in your camp just like that. You're not gonna let somebody that a thief in your camp. You're not gonna let somebody that steals from you in your camp. So the funny thing is, Ashley, it's so funny. But if what was going on outside of your group was actually happening in your group, you be putting it down. You be letting people know, right? You ain't finna sell my shit. You ain't finna not you gonna abide by the rules in this group. So when we understand that those rules exist in everybody's lives, we can all respect those rules and figure out how to play together. How to bring the communities together and how to make sure that we keep integrity intact. Because one thing about it, Ashley, I don't wanna be wondering about none of this stuff. I want people to rock with me so hard that they getting paid off of rocking with me and not off of going against me. I don't need that kind of energy. And just like Tasha, have her contact me and actually say what she did wrong.
I
Because
can tell you that you just taught me a lot. You
yep,
just taught me what you just said. You said, Ashley, you got the hustle and you teaching these folks for free. You doing everything for these folks for free. And for real, Shannon, you ain't lying. Girl, if a dog come and teach me how to bark, right, I'm going to teach them for free and they going to go make money. They ain't going to pay Roscoe to teach them. They ain't going to pay me. But guess what they'll do? They'll come and pay you $500 to show them the same thing that I'm doing. So I gotta step back and look at me. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting you this long. Motherfuckers don't want to pay me. Why? Why? Because they know Esther gonna get everything free. So maybe I need to reevaluate myself and reevaluate the people that I thought was loyal to me. Because the same people that's in my group, the same people was in your group, and get what I know, they paid for them five.
right.
But if they
And
ain't paid for them, they gonna
and
come get it from me for free.
that's what I know too. So Ashley, I can't be so mad at you because I look, you don't have an account with me. You do not have an account with me, right? So I know that you aren't directly getting this stuff from me. This is coming from a source that I trust. So that's why I'm letting you know that I know if this was going down in your camp a certain way, you be handling business. It's going down in my camp a certain way. I got to handle business. And the way that I handle business is to make sure that here's the thing. I know for a fact I brought people on saying that they made six figures this year already off of my templates alone, off of making shirts off of my templates alone, right? I have people that are on their way to six figures just from designing from my templates. So I know that what I have is valuable. So what do? I just gotta snuff things out. Like basically, you got a fire over here that you got going because of me. Let me put that fire out. And then you know what? People will still flourish. Your sister will still flourish. All she has to do is tell me that something that she did was wrong. All I got was it wasn't me. This is what happened. No, you still know. You still were wrong. You're still supporting a scenario. You could have said, Ashley, I can't be on that thing. Shannon taught me so much. I owe this girl. Your sister has spent over $1,000 with me. This I know. But I will cut off money. I will cut off good money on principle alone. It's all about the principle to me. The reason why I'm doing this is so that I can help people. And if you don't know, a $37 membership gets you 8 templates every single month with classes that go with them. So Ashley, you can join, learn, and actually be able to teach. If you teach on your side, that's your business. As long as you're referring people to the affiliate link. That's why I had to make a post. I don't know if y'all know this, but anybody that teaches Photoshop, you can teach Photoshop as long as you have an affiliate link. But if you teach in Photoshop and I'm not seeing no affiliate links,
I don't know how to design, Shannon. That shit's stupid to me. I don't
well,
know how to do that shit. I just know how to.
I see
Shannon,
you
when you
learning,
design this,
and I
you
know
gonna
you
tell
have
me
the
what
ability.
design. I'm gonna print it on the shirt and make my money.
But I see that you are learning design. I see that you are learning Photoshop. I see that you take it well. You are very smart. Like I told your sister, you're very smart. You can do this. You can do this. But I would just rather you do it in a way where you are creating allies and not enemies. Because that's the
Yeah.
kind of steam that you're gonna need behind you in order to really push to the next level.
I
Nobody that
think I
did something in
created
the
a
dark,
lot of enemies.
yeah. And it's time to change that. It's time to change that, Ashley, because every time you're doing something, you got to do it in the dark. When do you really get to shine? When do you get to be in the light? Because everybody gonna always hide you, Ashley. That's what I'm saying. People are using you. You are the one putting your face out there doing all this stuff. They using you. They sending you files. You got to hide in the dark while they sitting over here making money. What while they posting in the group showing off what they did with the templates today? You can't do the same thing, right?
Mm.
Then they probably end up charging you to design for you. Huh?
Right.
Huh? Huh? I'm just being real, Ashley.
Yep.
I'm being everything that I know to be because I see potential. And that's what upsets me because it's just like these kids that I help out. I see all the potential. They have all the opportunities. I will give resources. I will give resources. I will give my love. I will give my heart. But what you do with it is your business. You have the opportunity. And it is clearly there. And I will say that I understand it's not you, it's not, and I will tell you, I know it's not all the members in your group. I know it's probably not even the ones that I did kick out of my group, but I had to do that on principle. So if any one of those people want to write me and say exactly what it was, the reason why you were in that group, or if you just want to say I was wrong for being in that group because I knew what we was doing, I knew what it was about, and I'm going to own up to my stuff, then y'all come talk to me. If you're not saying that, don't talk to me. I'm telling you, because I don't have time. I don't even have time to like go back and forth, but I will make the time if you're willing to say that you were wrong in writing to me, then we can go ahead and get on with business. But if y'all are still hiding while this girl is fully exposed, then you ain't for me and you ain't for her.
And I'm gonna leave her in my group so she can watch herself. I'm not gonna take this lady out. She gonna stay in there so she can see a everyday basis. So either y'all can get a board in my group, shop with her, shop with Sherman, or move on. I ain't selling shit else to them. I ain't selling nothing else. And from the looks of it today, I'm gonna take what Shannon said in the heat. I really wanted to break down for real, cause she really just called me out in so many ways. Y'all motherfuckers been using me all this time. Y'all pay everybody else, and y'all know I'm the goat at this shit, and I been hidden. Y'all shining, but I'm the bitch on the back end. But bitch, I'm the GOAT for real. I'm just gonna end this shit, Shannon, because I'm getting emotional. You hit me on the head, then you feel me.
Ashley, I understand. Okay, I understand. All right, so um, Ashley had to go. I'm just letting y'all know, like for real, for real. I love hard. I love all people. I love even my enemies. And Lord knows, I have one in particular that I don't know how did I still even have any type of emotion or consideration for this person on this earth. But one thing I will protect and I will always protect because it's not just for me, it's legacy. I will always protect this business and I will always protect children. I will protect you all. But that means from yourself as well. If there's obviously people in my camp, so I got to talk to y'all too. There's obviously people in my camp that have been there from the very beginning, since before I even made a template or had an academy. And I was literally on here making 4 hour long YouTube showing y'all how to design from scratch. A lot of y'all learned how to design from scratch from me. A lot of y'all learned how to design in general from me, and that's what makes me proud. So there are people who literally will show off all the work that they've done and all of the things that they have learned from me and post pictures in the group and all. And y'all literally in this girl's inbox giving her stuff that you know good and well that you don't own. And it's because and I've seen this. Since we're in the call out mood, let's snuff it out. Let's call it out. Um, let we can we can do this. We can do this because like I said, I don't mean malice towards nobody. But what I do want you to do is put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name, and that's it. If I have helped you and you feel like I owe you something after I helped you, then I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know. Um, I charge not just a fair price. I used to charge $60 per live class, right? I took it down and said, you know what? The people that pay me $60 a week to spend time with me and learn how to design for me, I took that down to $60 a month, and you can come see me 4 times a week. I was selling templates for $20, $30 a piece. I said, you know what? Pay $30 a month, and I'm going to teach you 4 times a month. I'm going to give you a template every single week for $30. So you can't say that I charge too much. Nobody can say I charge too much, that you need to go give my stuff out for free. Because what I do with the God in me. And that's why I'm never afraid to show y'all what it is that I do and where it is that I come from and how I see you. I see all of y'all. I may not have time to comment on all of it, everything, but I see every last one of you. And the people that I do get a chance to finally have some type of time and content with, we are dreaming together. We are building together. And not only that, I'm helping them build. I'm basically sharing my customer base with these folks so they can help y'all on another level that I'm not willing to touch on yet. So somebody need help with silhouette, I got somebody in line up for that for y'all. Y'all need help blinging? E started her Bling Academy where she's teaching y'all sublimation and bling. Q's doing cut and sew. Do y'all understand what I'm doing here? This is a real deal. And I just can't say a sisterhood because now we finally got a dude on the team. This is a family, okay? This is a real deal family. And although I may have my rules, I have them for a reason, because one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to create immediate conflict of interest. I'm all about, if it's conflict of interest, baby, I won't stop what you're doing, but you won't do it in my camp. That's it. That's it. You still have your affiliate link. You can promote me as much as you want, but when I see that you're not promoting me, but you're using my stuff, then you must get out of the academy, period. That means you're not learning from me to absorb and turn into your business. You're trying to emulate me. And at that point in time, it's a conflict of interest, and just move on. I wish you all the best, but I want you to get it how I got it, out the mud. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't realize the hundreds of thousands of dollars that I've spent developing myself to be to this level. I won't give it away for free because it was not given to me. Y'all would never respect it if I've given y'all free stuff. Y'all downloaded the free stuff less than you've downloaded and worked on the files that y'all pay for. Tell me I'm lying. No, free ain't free. And free ain't free, and nobody values free. So what I do with a small investment, and I call it an investment because everybody that's done anything, I looked at that post that I put up. I put up a post said, what's your milestones? What's y'all's milestones? And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let me get to this real quick. I know you all know about the split template. So let me see if I can find this real quick. since we're on this. And I will say that this person has great designs. I would not show support simply because I know what is going on, and this person agreed to take this down. And it is still up. It has been up, and I've been known. Y'all check out the split template. I told y'all, when I do stuff with innovation in mind. I dream about y'all. Do y'all know that? I dream about y'all. Did y'all know when I came up with my split template, it didn't exist on the market? Nobody had ever thought of it before. Right? So, and I do get emotional about this stuff because I literally dreamt of this. I literally dreamt of this. And I told y'all when I went live and showed y'all this concept, I told y'all I dreamed of it. The reason why I dreamed of it is because I was doing a live class, right? We were going to do a hands-on class. Y'all were like, Shannon, teach us how to split template. And I was like, man, first of all, Adobe Acrobat started charging y'all to split because I showed y'all how to do that for free on YouTube. Use Adobe Acrobat. So if you have the Adobe suite, you can still use Adobe. But my problem was when Adobe would split something, Adobe split a large shirt up into 8 sheets of 13 by 19. I said, you know what? I have a background in optimization. I dreamt that I was going to have to teach y'all how to do the math. And that was my biggest dread. I said, I know I could teach them how to design, but when I tell them they got to do negative 0.25 over on the left origin and 12.75 on the top of the bottom, like I'm going to be throwing them all off because they're going to have to, because I get thrown off. I have to type in the numbers every single time when I get ready to print. I have to say which quadrant I wanted to print, right? So I said this, I made up a way in my dream of splitting this thing up. I woke up and this was literally 2 days before the class because I was going to have to show y'all the manual way. 2 days before class, I wake up and I said, this is the way. This is the way to get it to automatically happen so they can focus on design. They can focus on, just putting the, because it's already, y'all know it's work. If y'all ever put a split template together, God, not just a template. I'm talking about just splitting things together, 13 by 19, roll media, putting it together, right? In Photoshop. Now in Illustrator, they have something for that. If you use Publisher, they have something for that. But then you have to buy another program. And one thing I know, I already be pulling teeth telling y'all about is $9.99 a month Photoshop. There has to be a way. So God made a way. I didn't make a way. God made a way through my dreams. And I woke up and I did this. And I showed this. And this person, because they thought I was charging too much at the time, I was charging $100. They took it to $80, right? I was charging too much. And I would only give it to members in my group. Well, they felt like, oh, it should be available to everybody, not just members in your group. Now, after we had an issue with this has been almost a year now. We had an issue with this. This person, I had a conversation. I had a woman-to-woman with this person already and the group that they represent. And they said they would take this down off of their website. No problem. I'll take this down off of my website. Not even maybe 2 months later, it was back. So this has been up on the website. I have not been attacking this stuff. I've been working so hard to work the gifts that God is giving me gifts, y'all. God is giving me gifts to give to you all. I did not care about splitting anything to make an all over shirt. Okay. I promise the goodness I didn't. But when I realized how many people it helped, it made me develop a product for that. I did not care about pressing an all over shirt with a small heat press because I was just like, I'll just get the big heat press. But I promise you that God gave me the gift to see how this will be helpful. And I developed a product. I developed the buddy system. I developed the jigs. I'm developing the stuff. I don't even have to touch this stuff. I promise y'all. So when I tell you that I know that I have way more good apples than bad apples, I know this. I know I'm probably preaching to the choir, but somebody out there is one of the people that's really putting energy against me. And I'm just here to let you know, you can't stop God. You cannot stop God. So I sit here in my whole life. I've been a person that I've been creative. I've been weird. I've been like, odd or whatever I have to be. And I get to be that comfortably. Like, because I always have people around me to protect me. My best friend all throughout life, it wasn't nobody gonna mess with me because they damn sure wasn't finna mess with her. Okay. You think you're gonna crack on me, not happening. So I've got to live my whole life like that. Everybody around me has been so protective and so loving and encouraging me that I have to give that back to others. Because when you have confidence, I don't care if you look weird. I was putting damn Teletubbies and Pokemon and Pikachus and teddy bears in my hair. I'll show y'all some of these pictures one day. Y'all be like, you know what, Shannon, you was a little weird, but I can see that I would be cool with you too. Weird as fuck. Still weird as fuck. Doesn't matter. Y'all understand? It's the fact that somebody gave me the okay to be good with myself, right? So that's what I do for y'all. That is exactly what I do for y'all. I build a community around us that gives us resources, that shows us how to be bosses in our rightful elements with whatever we have. I meet you where you at. If you got $30 a month, I promise you will turn it to $300 a month as long as you're doing what I tell you to do. God's honest. So that's why when I address things, I try to address it with candor. I try to address it with love and light. I try to address it outside of ego because, baby, best believe your girl got a temper too. I was raised by the one and only Melvin Wooden, my daddy. 6'3", dark, tall, dark, and handsome. Black man ain't play nobody's radio. You understand me? But all the charisma, all the personality, everybody loved him. Everybody wanted to be best friends with him. I got to have that kind of energy growing up. So best believe that same energy turns into I want to say a protector, but a savage protector. Okay, so we can get in that mode, but I'd rather not be in that mode, because when I'm in that mode, I can't create. I'm hot headed. I'm ready to mess something up. I'm ready to punch a hole in the wall and get some pop. Like nobody wants to be in that mode. Nobody wants to be in that mode. And I think if we can control that, let ego go, pull the ego out of the situation, and understand the light in this, the light, the pure, real deal light is at number one. And I always believe this. But I will say, what God has for me is for me. But sometimes I feel like I have to stand on something. I have to show something. I have to prove something. And really and truly, I don't have to prove anything. You don't have to prove anything. What is for you is for you, and it will never have to be explained to anyone who understands. And I feel like that's real talk. You will never have to explain nothing to anyone who understands. And if they don't understand, then that's not your support group. Some of our own families don't understand. That's not your support group, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I do have family that understand. I have people around me who have forced their position around me, and I love it, because honestly, I'm a loner and I stay in my bubble. But sometimes I need the help and I don't know how to delegate and ask for it. So I have had in life people come to me and actually love on me like I love on them, and find a way to help me. Coach E, Erica Kane, Facebook creatives, admin, Q, didn't know me from anybody else on the internet, and drove her behind. She don't make friends lightly. Let me just say that. Coach Q drove all the way from South Carolina to Tallahassee because I was setting up a pop-up booth. I was like, hey, anybody want to come and learn or maybe hang out with me and help me? Was right there. Right there. Before I had any academy, I was just showing people stuff on YouTube. I didn't even have templates at the time. Y'all, do y'all hear that? Like, this is really what our community should be about, what we should be doing, what we should be expanding upon and growing and learning from one another without threat and without fear. Because I don't understand that. The only thing that I actually real deal fear in life is mediocrity. That's it. And I've been like that since a child. I always fear being mediocre or normal or basic or whatever y'all want to call it these days. Mediocrity is the bane of my existence. I won't do that. I don't touch that. I don't speak that. And that's all I want for you to understand is whatever you don't want to do, you have the option to never have to touch that. If you don't want to have a 9 to 5, you got that option right now. If you want to spend more time with your family, you want to raise your babies at home and teach them your morals and everything that you want instead of passing them off to somebody else to teach them all day, that's your business and you can do it. And it's going to come with the hustle and the work. The only thing that I want to do is offer you tools and options to make it more efficient. Because that's the thing. We don't understand efficiency when we're doing all this stuff ourselves. We think everything has to be done by us. I have to design it. I have to press it. I have to market it. I have to be my own production team. I have to be my own shipping team. That's not how it works. And if we can get in a position, because this is what this thing was really developed for, is a network. The same way people use us as a network. How do y'all know that as women, and especially minority women, that we are the number one spenders? We're the checkbook that everybody loves to target. We're the credit card that everybody likes to market to. So we have to understand how to utilize our own dollars, how to market for ourselves, how to put ourselves in that same position so that if I'm spending money with anybody, it's going to be me. I'm going to be making money as I'm spending it. And once you get in that mindset, it's a game. Everything to me is a game. I don't vacation. I don't take time off. I don't drive anywhere in my car that's not towards business because it's a game to me. It is literally a game to me. How much of my life can I write off? How much money can I make that is totally off of the things that are implanted in my mind and how I help people? Everything I do it to help people. So with that mindset, I have become wealthier And I've always asked God for wealth. Even when I was a little baby, I remember designing these little communities. In my little communities, we have a doctor and a lawyer, and we would have teachers over here. We would make our own stuff. I didn't know I was designing a utopian society or a self-sufficient society. I just knew I wanted everybody to come into this and have something to offer and feel appreciated. And that's what we're doing. We're building this community. In the meantime, we deal with snakes in the camp. It's cool because one thing about it, I'll sit on something a whole year. Y'all may never know that I even know, but I know. I watch out. I pay attention. And people that really love me, they come to me and they give me information. And sometimes they'll be like, Shannon, you too nice. You're doing too much. You should have. I hear y'all. I promise. And don't think that wasn't my first thought. Okay. Because one thing about your girl, I love, but I also got these hands, we all get in that mode, at least mentally at some point in time. But that's not the solution. The solution is figuring out where the problem was in the first place. Ashley identified a problem for me. I wasn't even thinking on that level. My problem, she's not the one in my academy buying stuff. Somebody really feels hurt. And if you really feel hurt, come talk to me. Tell me how I'm hurting you by charging you $30 a month, pretty much for access to everything that I put out on a weekly basis. Please tell me how I'm hurting you. Please tell me how I'm hurting you so bad that you see fit to give my stuff away. Because from what I see, the file, my 125 graduation file was being sold for $65. $65. Okay. Ashley don't know the structure of the community. You do. My community knows the structure of my community, right? So somebody is going to her and saying, you know what? You could sell this file for $65. And you probably could. And that's why I had to realize the hustler in her was selling my file 6 times what I sell my file for. Well, damn. Like, really? So there's a point of position where that actually could be helpful to me. I didn't know my file was worth $65. Well, I did know it was worth $65, but the idea that somebody else can market my stuff for so much more, I said, you know what? I would rather have them share a sale with me. I would rather have them send the people to me and I share a sale with them. So far, it's been helping a lot of people out. If you refer two people, your monthly fee is free. Okay. So I'm just saying, look, this was a huge hurt for me. And when I say hurt, it's like somebody like your business. And I know y'all feel like this because your business is like your child. You birthed it. Only thing is this business never grows up and leaves you and becomes independent. This business is always dependent on you. Right. So anybody messes with that business is like messing with my baby. And I don't play. Like if y'all ever seen how I protect kids, you know that it's no joke. And I'm not as understanding with kids ever as I am with this business thing. So maybe I don't love the business like I love the babies because, yeah, I go hard for the babies. But back to what I was saying. If y'all see this right here, don't support it, please, because I'm tired. Somebody can screen record this. Somebody can show her this because she knows we had a private conversation. This was agreed to be taken down. Not only did you take it down, but now you have a F570 version of it. Maybe you did it different. Maybe you felt like, oh, well, I did it a different way. So now I can promote it and sell it. Cool. That's how you feel. I'm tired. I'm not going to keep using up resources and energy. I just let it be what it is. Because the thing that people don't know is that 125 template. And it says $100, but y'all already know. See, that's why I say people that know. People in my academy, if you're a VIP member, you get my file for $25. If you are a regular member of the academy, you get the file for $33. So not only do you get the file for less than what she's selling it here, you get access to the group. You get access to asking questions. You get access to the templates So for this, I'm charging you $33 for the split template, but as you as part of the academy, you're getting 8 templates that unlock a week. Here, you get 8 files a week. I sell those files for $20 to $30 a piece. One piece. right? So those of y'all who saw this one last class, this class, I think just unlocked for y'all, 168. We did the fresh template and we rocked it out and did something that's we call it a genius template. So it's an Automizer, but we call it a genius template because you update something in one place and it updates on the mockup. It'll update on the printable file. I'm not playing. What I do is I really dream up. I literally dream up ways to help people. So what everybody else might be doing is not necessarily that's well it is not at all. It's not at all where I'm stopping. It might be what you've already seen me do, but please understand that my community, I make sure that I take care of y'all. I make sure that when I come up with an innovation, I should be holding this stuff back and charging more for it because it is an innovation. But my thing is, I say, you know what? Their success is literally my success. So when y'all are proud and y'all are boasting about what you're doing and you're showing off what you're doing, it's showing other people, well, dang, where's she learning this information from? And so now y'all won't hide where you're learning the information from because, hey, go ahead and refer it to sis over here, but get your 50%. Do you understand what I'm saying? So y'all don't have to hide where you're getting resources from. Some people still do that. Like, hey, I don't want everybody to have my designs. I don't want everybody to learn like I'm learning. That's fine. But I don't live in a universe of lack. I live in a universe of abundance and limitlessness. And I know whatever I have is the prerequisite for whatever I want. Whatever I want. The only limitation is me and my mind. And I had to start learning that, and I had to start breaking my mindset down. So, like I said, 125 is the template that that y'all were boosting up. I said Ashley didn't buy this file from me. I saw Ashley's login. She didn't buy this file from me. She got this file from someone in this camp. And she showed me files that she has. She got it from somebody in this camp. This one right here that automatically designs the stole and the shirt at one time. I saw Ashley trying to learn this. Y'all were teaching her this. The people in the group were teaching her this. And y'all already know snitches get templates. Because one thing, this is not the streets. This is business. In the streets, you protect people for a certain reason because that's the only way they have to eat. That's the only way they have to live. It's a different type of scenario. And it's something that you can't. Hell, Wall Street is the streets. You understand what I'm saying? Wall Street has the same principles, right? But in this business sense, we don't go by that oh, snitches, this, that, and the other, because what you're doing is you're allowing somebody else really and truly to say, oh, well, as long as I'm not making big money, I don't care if people steal from somebody else. As soon as you start making big money, you don't care how somebody treats your stuff, right? It becomes a full circle. You get it now. I'm getting things now. Like, I'm like, oh, damn, I don't even want to use this picture because I feel like it's not my place to use this picture. I'm learning. And I need y'all to know, like, along the way, we're all learning. But this template right here, people get in the academy right now. If you're a VIP member, you get this template for $7.50 if you haven't unlocked it for free already. Some of y'all have already unlocked this template for free. So everything in this academy is free with your membership. You just have to wait to unlock it. But if you want it early, then I give a rate, a very nominal rate that you have to pay. 67% off if you're a regular member, 75% off if you're a VIP member. So if you're a VIP member, that file right now is $7.50. It was selling for $65 with no instructions, no video to go with it, no support to go with it. So understand what I'm telling you right now. This is really, it's mind blowing. But when I saw that somebody could market my stuff for $65, then why not tell that person, hey, I see what's going on. At first, I was livid. Like, I probably am not even holding my mouth right now saying that. Oh yeah, y'all, the membership's going up to $50 tomorrow, because it's been like around $30 for almost 2 years. And I know what we're doing in this academy. I know what y'all have access to. I know what I'm bringing. You know, I'm not bringing nothing to the table. I'm creating a table for us. And if that's not understood by now, I was doing it so low that I was just trying to get people in. Like, yo, trust me, I got y'all for $30 a month. I want y'all to see that y'all can design just like me. I've been 20 years in the game plus. I may not look like it, you know, because this black over here ain't cracking. But for 20 plus years, I've been doing this since 2002. 1999. Ooh, for the 99 2000. That's what graduating, not graduating class, but that's the year that I started designing Photoshop, 99 2000. And there were no YouTube videos. I used help files. You know how you go to Photoshop help? I used the help files because I couldn't afford a book on how to do Photoshop. They didn't have a book because at the time everything was on a book. They didn't have a book in my local library when I was in high school to teach Photoshop. There was no book. So I went to the help files and I learned how to cut out pictures. I went to the help files. I learned how to change colors. I went to the help files. I learned about layers. And then I became the youngest and the only junior newspaper editor-in-chief for my high school because I had so much knowledge of Photoshop before I was even a junior that they made me editor-in-chief of the newspaper. It's always reserved for a senior. Never had a junior be an editor-in-chief. So I was the editor-in-chief, first junior ever in the history of my school. And of course, I was the editor-in-chief and as a senior as well. But I'm just telling you, this thing has opened so many doors for me. And all I want to show people is that here is where I can help you to see how this opened doors for me. I have every last project. My engineering professors are like, "Oh my gosh, your PowerPoint presentations are the bomb. Like, what are you doing? What are you using?" Photoshop. Every science fair project I've ever done. Of course, I have innovative concepts and I have these really cool projects, but the way my stuff displays got me certain attention in this world. The way that I wear and I walk around, I'm never plain. And I get to be extra. And not only is that okay, I get to be weird and I get to be extra. Not only is it okay, it's actually praised. People want to know how to do that. People want to live free like this. I want to wear crazy stuff. I want to express myself and I want to be weird and accepted. Well, here it is. Like the head, here it goes. So I know we've gone through a lot. I just want y'all to know, that we were going to address this in a way that is honest, that is loving, that is real. I'm telling you, if you can't come to me real and say what is wrong with what you have done, then I don't respect you enough to even give you any opportunity to have a conversation. Before we even have a conversation, you have to know that what you did was wrong. You don't come to me and say, and I'm saying that to the people who have asked to come back and I don't understand. I don't know what I did. I'm guilty by association. No, you're guilty, period. Let's be clear. Because like I said, if somebody stole something from your house, and you sitting over there helping the thief sell it, or you watching the thief take it, you ain't even selling it. You're not doing anything with it. Let's say you never even do anything with it. You're watching the thief walk up into my stuff and walk out the house, and you just like, "Hey girl, hey." You will never. And some of you still are, but when I find out, you will never be able to sit in my face. It's some people that literally physically pay for a workshop to come sit in my face. You got in my face. I helped you. And I'm getting close to this camera right now because this shit is really real. You got in my face physically. You paid for a workshop to be in my face and to get my real deal hands-on help. And you still go out there and you do what you know you're not supposed to be doing. Nobody's even supposed to be designing for Ashley. Do y'all hear that? Nobody's supposed to be designing for Ashley unless you have a PNG license or unless you're printing the shirts for her. So anybody that's even doing that, y'all know y'all doing wrong. She don't know because she's not in the organization. Y'all know because y'all are in the organization. You know you can't sell PNGs. Y'all know this. Right? And the people that are doing it know this, right? Y'all can't sell PNGs unless you have the license. I made the license so affordable that if you paid $40 a month on top of your membership, you're able to make all kind of PNGs, whatever mix that you want to, say that you design for people, put it up on Etsy, all of that. That's no more. That is no longer an option because I had so many people bypassing that and not caring that now we have to have an exclusive membership just for that. And like I said, people tell me y'all designing. These people have been called out for doing it, and now then they get mad and they say, "Oh, well, since y'all snitching and saying that I'm doing the designing, y'all just messed it up for yourselves. Now I just have to do it out of the inbox." You know who you are, and you know you told Ashley, baby, I know you still here. One of your people told you that she was so mad she got kicked out of my group. Let's be real. Let's be real right now. She said she was so mad that she got kicked out of your group that she canceled her membership. membership wasn't canceled. Matter of fact, she had logged in not but a couple days ago. Find out who that person is. They got the same name as me, but 2 N's instead of 1. I don't care about, it's not snitching to me when we talking about business. So yeah, Shanon was still an active member. She was egging you on. And this is when I said, okay, I can see people playing you right now. They obviously playing me. But they're playing you too. And they're using you. So this person said, she kicked me out of the group. Y'all don't pay to be in my group. My group is a free group. It's a free country. It's a free group. And even if it's something you pay for, I have the right to refuse services. Right? I was thinking of taking refusing her membership, right? Because she'd been a member for a long time. This is somebody who paid to be in my face at a workshop, and still talking to rah-rah stuff. Not my rah-rah, because I know rah-rah's in here. Not my rah-rah, but talking to rah-rah, all of all of the heat that in the smoke, right? But in your group saying that she canceled her membership. She did not, but best believe it's canceled now. So, like I said, you can't expect honor amongst thieves. Ashley, I know you can do better. I know what potential you have. I know what people are willing to pay for. And I know that you have a unique delivery method, even with your smoking and all. Trust me, that's part of your delivery method. I get it. And y'all may think of me a certain way, but trust and believe, I love on people, and I see people of all lights and all walk of life. But it has to be like, I don't play with the dark. I don't play with that. That's not where I reside. That's not where I flourish. That's not where I want to be. And when I learn that something is dark, I get the hell away from it. I hope y'all do too. I hope the people that was in that group knew that it was dark, and some people knew to get out of that group before they got kicked out of my group. Why? Because they understood that there was value, and they was over there effing up, right? Hey, I was over here, coach, but I should have been over here. But I'm done playing in the streets. I wanna be where I got shelter. Exactly, I get it. So I'm just saying, for what things are going on here, we need to have more respect, not just for me. You need to have respect for yourselves. You paying for resources, and then you give them away with the hopes that either it will give you some type of notoriety, which is the wrong thing you want, because then you're going to be known for stealing people's stuff. You're going to start getting kicked out of groups. You're going to start having doors slam in your face just because people know, oh, that's that one. So-and-so. And y'all don't know this, but there's certain people, all of these groups, we might not ever get along. All of these groups may not ever get along. But one thing we do have in common, when we know there's somebody that does some unscrupulous activities, we all was tell, hey, so-and-so did this to this person's group. I don't even like this person's group, but I don't like what that person did. So I'm not going to allow them in my gate either. Okay? This is business. This is business, baby. And I do want to say thank you to those who have fully been supporting, A1 day ones, my new babies, everybody that recognizes the value of what you have here and are not willing to risk that. And even some of you that did risk it. Hey, some of y'all had the best moms and dads in the whole world, and y'all go against what mom and dad say to try to make something happen that you want on the side, and you realize it's not what it's cracked up to be. I could have had full support over here if I was just doing it right. But I wanted to go out here and get it for myself and not tell nobody how I was getting it. Now you done got in some trouble, and you need a lawyer or whatever else to pull you out of it. Now that mom and dad looking real good again, you need the resources. I'm just saying. I didn't mean to stress y'all out today. I actually have so much to bring. So much good energy has come off of this that I can't say this has been a bad deal. Okay. But y'all, the membership goes up. I meant to tell y'all that to $50 tomorrow. I said the 1st, but I know some people get paid on the 1st. So I wanted to make sure that the membership was open on the 1st. So tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the membership goes up to $50. Okay, but let me tell you, if you get it for $37 right now, it's for lifetime. If you already have it locked in, some of y'all have it locked in at $30. That's for lifetime. But let me tell you this: do not let your membership lapse. If you let it lapse, I cannot add you back in. It will add you at the $50 rate or whatever it is at that point in time, because I'm sure it'll go up. A year from now, it'll be more than $50. Yesterday's price is not today's price, but whatever price you lock it in at, you have that price for lifetime. Okay. All right. So let's see. I'm going to go all the way to 101. Show y'all what y'all get the very first day that you sign up for the membership. Oh, so in these terms, by purchasing or downloading any file, you agree not to share or sell this file or any variation of it in an editable or non-editable format. So that means don't sell it as a PNG, don't sell it as a PSD, don't sell it as a PDF, don't sell it as a JPEG, etc. The list goes on. Don't sell it. Now, some people have a license, and I tell you, those are my business partners and my coaches. Business partners and coaches pay extra so that they can have the ability to sell PNGs, to teach people how to edit the Photoshop files, to actually create works and derivatives of those works and be able to make those available to sell to y'all. So the reason I keep that exclusive is so that I can feed more people, right? And then they can actually be in front of you all and not have to hide and actually do this. Like, real deal, in the academy, on YouTube, on their own TikToks, on their own YouTubes. They get to show y'all this stuff because they paid the dues to be able to license that content. So I want y'all to know that it does exist. But if you don't see that person openly doing it, more than likely it's because they are not supposed to be. Anybody y'all ask, oh, can you edit this design for me? No, they cannot. They cannot. They can press your shirts for you. They can create an end product for you. But as far as designs go, that's reserved for the business partners and coaches. That's why that position was made. Because at first I was like, I'm the only one that can edit my templates. That's it. And I was like, oh shoot, people want me to design stuff and I ain't got time. So I said, you know what? Let me open this opportunity up. And people are actually paying for that opportunity. So again, let's know that this is what you're signing up for. When you sign up for the academy, you download these files. No, you cannot take my files and sell them in any other capacity. Is that okay? If you never sold files before, don't think that you're going to sell my files. Let's put it like that. The point of you being in this academy is so that not only are you learning, it's not even about learning. It's about having tools you can use right here, right now. And the byproduct is that you're learning. So you take a template, you flip it, you learn how to flip your templates in 5 minutes, right? You learn how to flip your template in 5 minutes. It gives you the ability to work on other things in your organization and not have to spend 3 hours on a design, right? So now you can work on marketing your product. You can work on about expanding your brand. You can work on bringing other people onto the team that can help you, okay? So then you become more profitable. You become a real business. You become an enterprise. Then you become a legacy for your family, okay? That's what the true blueprint or path is right now. Okay. So if you don't understand that path and you think this is just an immediate, you know what, I'm just going to get these files and I'm going to make it do what it do in these streets. And then you don't understand the concept from the beginning. You don't understand the concept from the very beginning. The concept from the beginning is to develop tools. So while you sitting here editing these templates, you're like, oh my God, did I just learn Photoshop? Yeah, you did. You learned Photoshop. You learned levels. You learned how to cut out a picture. You learned how to fade off those hard lines that I hate to see at the bottom of pictures. You learned how to create glowing text. You know how to make something look like airbrush. Yes, you learned. You didn't think you were learning, but you learned. Because right now, I guarantee that the majority of people who started off in this academy just wanted some quick templates. I guarantee that those people can design from scratch that may not have ever been able to design from scratch before. It's a system to it. I do things with a systems approach, a systems mind. And that's the engineer in me. The fashion designer and the creative and the artistic side of me wants to see things look good. So I like to bring form and function. It has to be able to do something. It has to have the functionality, but it has to look good. And that's where we come into play. Because once you know how to design, You know how to make things look good, and you know the technical side of business, you know sublimation, you know Photoshop. That's all the technical stuff, right? You put those two together, you're unstoppable, right? Because you know how whatever's in your head now, you know how to bring it to fruition and bring it over here to a real product. Put it to work. Okay? I'm just saying. So these are all the things that you unlock every 7 days. I was telling y'all what you get for your first month. You get 101 with the brushes, teaching you how to design from scratch. You get a free font there, the repeat font 101. You get 102, 103, and 104 at minute zero. Okay? Minute zero, you get those 4 classes and templates. 7 days later, you unlock 105, and you also unlock whatever class we just did that last week at the end of that week. So every 7 days, you're pretty much unlocking 2 templates, a new one and an old one, until you meet up in the middle where you've been here for a year, and then you start unlocking 1 template a week because you're all caught up, and you're just going to start unlocking the new stuff. But in 1 year, you're going to have all of these things unlocked, okay? And some of you caught the vault, so you didn't even have to wait a year. You got it instantly. I will not be doing that vault again for probably another year. I think I do it once a year, and I think that's more than enough. Okay? All right, so 14 days later, you unlock 106. 21 days later, you unlock 107. Y'all get it? So every single week, you're going to unlock 2 templates, a brand new one. So if you joined last week, then you have already unlocked 167. Or if you joined after 167 was released, then you're unlocking 168 right now. Do y'all see that? You get an old one, an older one. You get you get one of the originals. I can't say old because y'all be like, I want the old shit. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting the cursing and stuff. Y'all really y'all getting me. I can't say out of my element. This is in my element. Out of my element is a different, different stratosphere. But y'all getting me in my element, so I feel comfortable. But I need to not be cursing because I don't want YouTube taking my stuff down. Okay. And I want the kiddos to be able to watch. The kiddos need to learn conflict resolution, right? I've dealt with some hard stuff in my life. If y'all go on my YouTube, it was a few years ago where I literally had to fight off racism, the police and all, in my own shop. In my own shop, I had to camp out because I partnered with someone that was let's not say racist, but had some racist tendencies. Okay. And that ended up with me defending my kids, and not my actual children. I don't have biological children, but all kids are my kids. Let me put it that way. So I ended up defending my kids, which were the kids that would help me out at the shop, and standing my ground and having to deal with a big issue on that. I'm no stranger to adversity and conflict, but the thing that I do and I aim to do with integrity, with pride, and also with just having myself intact is to not let anyone or anything tell me, number one, I can't, because that's the first way to get a wooden to do something. Tell them they can't. But secondly, to show that I can do it without burning the house down, without going absolutely bat ape shark crazy. And I can do it in a way that still proves my point. Yes, I can get emotional. Yes, I can express myself. Yes, I can go in front of a judge. I can go in front of TV cameras. I can go in front of the news, and I can express myself. And I can let somebody know how I really feel. And most people are going to get it, even the ones who have wronged me. Okay? That's the principles that I stand on. And if you ever see me fully out of this element, then you already know it was so far gone that I had to prove stuff on a different level. I've had to do that a couple times in life, and that's been to protect other people. It has not even been to protect myself. So know that that's the kind of spirit that you are working with. That's the kind of love that I have. That is the kind of presence that I choose to be on this earth. So yeah. That's what you're rocking with when you're rocking with Innate Academy. Okay, innate means something that you just have naturally. It's God-given. You're born with it. Can't nobody steal it. Can't nobody take it away. They can't wipe it away. They can't rub it away. I don't know if any of y'all ever seen What was it? Jason's lyric. Yep. Anyways, so back to the sales pitch. No, really. So y'all know with the membership, what y'all are getting $37 a month. Right now, you can lock it in for lifetime. After that, after 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because it's supposed to go up today, but I wanted to give people that opportunity. And the reason why I say 11, because if I give y'all till midnight, y'all will be on that thing 11:59 and mad when 12:01 hit by the time your car try to check out. That ain't my business, okay? Coach Shine says, it ain't for life. We rocking like that. Amen. Amen. I appreciate it too. You know I love y'all. And I say that for real. All right. So the other thing that the members get a coupon code. So once you become a member, you get a coupon code. And right now it's 67% off or 75% off of all of the purchases except for the weekend live class. Anytime something says exclusive, do not use a coupon code. Guess what? Do not use a coupon code because you will be refunded and pulled out of that seat. But it happens, and most of the time it's because people don't know. That's why I say we have a good group, y'all. We really do. We have one of the, if I will say, I was just flat out say we have the best group in Facebook history. And the reason why is because people want to be there. They want to contribute. They want to grow. And we have a lot of integrity in our group, a lot of integrity. But I can't stop that people are human. They're gonna have errors and mess up. So we're gonna have some, until we all become like complete perfection and angels on this earth, we all gonna have some kind of flaw. And sometimes those flaws are going to show them ways in disrespectful and unscrupulous activity within our group. It's going to happen. I trust that you all will point it out. I've had people that, like, y'all don't even try to be snitches. Y'all go right on somebody's post and then be like, hey, I seen this. This is Shannon's template. Great job working on Shannon's template. I hope you're not selling it. Did you know in order to sell it, you got to have a license? You need to contact shit. Y'all will tag me so much in that response. Y'all get kicked out of groups for me, and I don't want y'all doing that. But thank you. If you ever get kicked out of a group for me, please let me know. I don't want you to get kicked out of a group. I will actually talk to that group owner, because if you were defending me, then obviously something unscrupulous was going on with that group, and the person that owns the group, because sometimes it's admins or whatever kicking y'all out. But if that happens and you get kicked out defending me, let me know, and then I can speak directly to that person, or I can bring the issue to light even on YouTube and say, hey, you were just defending me, and this needed to be known because this person's post was infringing, right? And then if that person of that group doesn't want to let you back in or doesn't want to recognize what was going wrong in their group, then I got something for you too, okay? If you ever, matter of fact, some of y'all have a list of groups you've been kicked out. Go ahead, before you think you're gonna be kicked out of something, screenshot what your response was so that we can make that a point, okay? I'm telling y'all, I appreciate y'all. I know I got some riders for real. That's why I can do what I do. That's why I can dream like I dream, baby. That's why I can sleep as good as I sleep. Because you all really make this community worth protecting. Okay, y'all are worth protecting. Even my little couple of bad apples, whoever y'all are, hopefully y'all watching. If not, I know y'all will be watching the replay, because if it's about drama, you ready to be watching it. So I know they're gonna watch. They love the drama, but I'm over here trying to help people build businesses. We got whole the real sublimators of what can our show be called? Our reality show. What can our reality show be? We need a name for this. This is too much, because at least we ought to be getting paid for the drama. You feel me? Okay, so you can use your coupon code on. Let's say we showed you the split tile templates. You can use your coupon code on those. I encourage you to. Matter of fact, this is usually one of the first things that someone will purchase once they become a member, because they know the value of this. If you have an 8.5-inch printer, a 13 by 19 printer, or an 24-inch printer, these split templates are game changers. Let's see. Any of the Photoshop classes that you see here, if you want to unlock it early, And when you unlock it early, you actually get lifetime access to that. So let's say you want to do 165, and it'll tell you when you become a member how long it's going to take for that one to unlock. So it'll say, I think this one will say like 52 weeks, and you're like, 52 weeks? Is that a year? So this one won't unlock for me for 52 weeks. Well, I want it now. It's my money, and I want it now. Okay, JG Wentworth, all you have to do is use your coupon code. Don't forget to use y'all's coupon code because I love y'all, but I don't like when I have to manually apply the coupon code. But I do it. Just know that y'all piss Erica off when y'all do that. So I know if y'all piss Erica off, then y'all get right. Coach Chrissy says, "What? Oh, right until the rims fall off." Amen. And after that, we're gonna be hovering. We ain't gonna need rims no more. We're gonna be hovering because that's how I'm telling y'all. That's how we're gonna move. That's how we're gonna innovate. Coach Later says, "Say that again, Coach Chrissy." Yes, Lakeith. If you're in the Innate Creators Facebook group, so that is where you can receive additional help. That's why I say, people can get kicked out of the Facebook group. They're only going to be hurting themselves because that's where we get to show off and help one another. Look for a hashtag coach. So type in hashtag coach in the search, and you'll see all of the coaches. And you can go on the coaches post and ask a question. You can also just hit up the coaches, and the coaches do one-on-one sessions. They charge for the one-on-one sessions, but they're very understandable and relatable rates. So usually they go by hour, and it's some of them anywhere from $35 to $55 an hour, depending on their level of experience. So yeah, you can get one-on-one help even. And then of course you have the videos that walk through everything. But if it's just a simple question like, hey, when I was in this video, my Photoshop doesn't look like this. What am I missing? You take a screenshot of it and you put it in the group under the tech support tab and look up hashtag coach, tag one of the coaches. And then that way coach will be like, oh, this is what it is. Might even make a little mini video to show your issue or a screenshot what you should be seeing. Okay. All right. So, yep, if you're a VIP member, now the VIP membership is $97. For the $97 membership, you get to join in on the Wednesday live classes. Okay, so we have classes right now on Wednesday, live 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And we do the templates together. Okay, and the fact that you're doing them together means that you get live help. We can pull you out the mud whenever you get stuck. Now, that's the difference between watching the pre-recorded version and coming to the live class. It's the same class, except you get your hands on the live class. It's a one-time opportunity. After that, it becomes a recorded class, and you can watch the recording. So some people know that they want this class, and they'll wait for it to release as a recorded class versus the live class. And that's okay. That's why I did that, because it puts it in your budget. Okay? Real quick, I want to, anybody that's on here right now, we got quite a few folks online at this very moment. I want you to tell me how many of you started with absolutely zero Photoshop experience. Oh, I got to get in here and comment. I see y'all are doing the thing. I got to tell you the other thing that I think we're number one. I know we're number one. Y'all, we are number one because I don't show y'all my work. This is y'all's work. If you scroll through the screen, look at Coach Corey showed y'all how to split these shirts up. Y'all got to watch this. That is done with a split template. Do y'all see lines? Because I don't. So I'm sitting here watching. Wait a minute. I'm gonna pull y'all up on the screen because I see my own admin didn't even want to learn Photoshop. Ms. B. And Ms. B, I think you've been rocking with Coach Corey, right? Coach Corey been showing you some ropes, finding her way. OG, Nikki, Darlena, Marvetta, Bugs Creations. That is Coach Corey talking about me. Charmaine, Chrissy is about to come on here this week. We'll announce the day. It's either going to be Thursday or Friday, I believe, and launch her store, her graduation store that she's starting, because last year she used template number 125 to literally make, what was it, over $30,000 in one graduation season off of template 125. Coach Chrissy's the one doing the packages, and Coach Chrissy is going to be teaching a class with an Automizer that automatically designs all your party favors and your bundles. Huh? So we're working together on that. And Coach Chrissy's going to be teaching some live classes on that. LaQuisha has been doing the thing. LaQuisha came on for a YouTube video and showed off her skills live, changing out a template and actually designing from scratch, because you put so much into it. It was more like a from scratch design. Y'all hear me? Felicia has been rocking. Definitely A1 Day 1 OG. Kelly, None, Keisha, Nakia, Shirley. Look, Coach Sharon. And when I say coach, and I don't say that lightly, Coach Sharon, no experience at all. Almost all of the coaches, no experience at all. And even the coaches or the folks that have had experience. Now, I'm gonna give y'all some light too. Don't worry. I'm not just highlighting the people that were new to this. I'm gonna get you too. Look. Oh, Erica telling y'all Innate Creatives on Facebook. Y'all want the link to that? Here, let me grab this link right here. I got it right there. Be right here. Okay, there it goes. It'll be right here, okay? In the comments. Let's see. Yep, All About Beauty. Okay, and Chrissy's been helping you too, Miss B. I'm telling you, these coaches are wonderful. The coaches are clones of me. I'm still working. I told y'all I'm working on my genius. I'm working on my genius. I would love to be able to clone myself. But until then, y'all have the versions of me and these coaches. And these coaches care about y'all winning just as much as I do. All right, so Yolanda, you need to learn how to split. Contact Coach Corey. I'm telling you. Do you see this? This is not one big print. This print right here, this frozen, is literally 3 sheets of paper together, 3 long roll media pieces. And y'all start learning about the roll media. It'll change your life. You won't have to worry about the sheets. Look, Jay on here marking it all up. She giving y'all the business, literally. Okay? Packages that you can design now. This is y'all stuff. The reason why I say we have the best group, I can scroll down here and it's not just my work. This is not my work. It's not at all my work making this group look good. This is like a Pinterest board. When I tell y'all I'm proud every time I scroll in this group, that's why I only allow y'all to do the do your work from either Innate Academy or something that you've done on the templates, because I want people to see that people are putting in the work here. I don't want the randomness here. There's so many other groups out there with the randomness. Now I do randomness, but not in my group. Okay. I really want this to be like an idea. Oh, okay. That was one-on-one. Shoot, they did the thing on one-on-one. Let me go to one-on-one and see what I can turn out of that one. Right. So this is, if you're in the group, that's why I kick people out of the group, because I was like, y'all not being active. So what you're doing is you're looking over here to see what you can do with some stuff that you're sharing and understood is shared in another group, even if you're not the one sharing it. So you got to pick your size. It's either light or dark. And I don't want y'all to, I don't even want that group to be in the dark. I would love for that group to flourish. I wouldn't have put them on. I would not have put Ashley's group on my YouTube today if honestly I didn't want to give her any clout. I'm gonna be real with you, because I have had situations like that where I've had beef with situations and I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna bring you attention. I'm not gonna bring people to your group. I'd rather just, let the somebody got a buddy. Coach Sharon. Oh, now if y'all know the buddy, the price of the buddy had to go up on the 1st, so it's already up to $489. And y'all, the prices on the metal and the materials keep going up. So please understand that I'm trying to work with you. If y'all want to see, maybe we can go live today and show the buddy if Coach Toya's smiling pretty self over there wants to go on live. If y'all want that to happen, then what y'all have to do is I'm gonna make a thumbnail, a shareable thumbnail that if y'all share that thumbnail, then we'll get Toya on the live. Otherwise, we have some things to press, but we're not gonna do it on the small press. So we'll demonstrate to y'all on the small press if y'all share enough. Let's see. All right, so anybody that came into this game with Photoshop experience, but this academy still helped you, can y'all chime in and tell the folks that? Because I'm still seeing people. We still got people chiming in with no experience. Oh, you want to see 125, Ava? You want to see 125, Ava? Ooh, I got a little challenge. So, Coach Toya, if I'm okay, yeah, okay. So later on, this is 1 o'clock now. We'll figure out a good time to do this, but I'm gonna post it. It might be like maybe 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, but I'm gonna post a live. Okay. If y'all share that, and I want 30 shares because I got 80 people on here right now. If y'all share that 30 shares, not only will Coach Toya demonstrate 125 live. 125 is this one. Baby. Matter of fact, we'll do this as a share game. If y'all ever want to see something live, I will bring one of the coaches on, whether we're remote or not. They don't have to be here at the lab. We all got labs, just to let y'all know. We all call them labs. Let's see. So why I'm acting like I can't count? I'm like 125. Hold on. 125 is right here. It's definitely in order. So this is 125. Okay. All right. So there we go. And we'll make a TikTok while we're doing all of this. So that'll be our TikTok for today, right, Coach Toya? Okay, because we got a TikTok challenge going on right now. So I got y'all. We'll show you how when you design this, it's going to automatically design on the shirt and the stole. Okay. And then we'll get Coach Toya to press it up on the buddy system on the small format. Y'all want it on, if y'all want it on the small format, I'll tell you what, she's going to go live anyway, show you how to design it. We'll press it up on the big press. But if y'all share the video, if I get 30 shares for the video, then what we'll do is we'll do it on the buddy with the small press. So buddy, small press, y'all want to see that happen? Let's do 30 shares for that. So as soon as I come off of here, it's going to be on my personal Facebook page. So go to my personal Facebook page. I'll go ahead and give y'all that link too. Make sure that you can friend me. Sometimes I don't get to these friend requests, y'all. I had an assistant delete all of my family and real friends. It actually wasn't that hard because I don't get on Facebook like that. I don't interact on Facebook for anything other than business, but this is helping me. What you need, baby? You want to come into the StreamYard, Erica? I see Erica getting my attention with all these asterisks right now. Hold on, because I don't have my, I don't ever turn my phone on. So if you're trying to get to me, I want to make sure you're good. What is it, baby? All right. So see how just like today, you can share the video. This is us right now. When I put it on here, y'all gonna share it. Let me show you. Like this one, we needed 20 shares. And in order to go live with the buddy, this is the buddy right here. Y'all see it. Y'all can watch videos of it, but y'all like to see it live because y'all want to put us to work. So if you want to put us to work, then I need to see your work. So I need to see 30 shares of the video. I'm going to have it right here. You're going to do 30 shares, and then Coach Toya will go live and show you how to press the stole in the shirt. Okay? Y'all with it? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, let me tell y'all that Coach E, Erica Kane, has I'm actually in full support, not only in full support, but I've actually helped her create her own academy. Okay. That's how I say when I see what you want to do and how much that you're willing to put in, not only for me, but for yourself. Coach E has her own academy, y'all, and she's teaching y'all. It's called Perfect Combination PC Academy. What? E, why don't you just come on the StreamYard? You got the link? Let me send E this StreamYard link. Hold on. Where's my link? Invite. Oh, you working? She working. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you want me to tell them. Remember, class is Sunday. Then you said no. What did I say? Anyways, communication is key, my loves. And right now, the communication is a little broken, so I'm trying to get it together on this live. But if you working, show us you working. Tell us you working without telling us you working. Go show us. But StreamYard. There's my StreamYard right now. Anybody working right now? Shoot, anybody work? Because I was working, but I wanted to go ahead and nip this in the bud. So anybody that's working right now. And I still see, I was trying to see if anybody already knew Photoshop. Okay, so Tanya, new Photoshop. But yeah, I will say I've seen Tanya flower in this group. That's why she's Coach Tanya. Okay. Okay, Darlene, you said I'm getting 125. You got 2 graduates this year, so you need. Okay, so Darlene, if you help share that video, not only we will do the artwork for 125, we will also press it live. So we'll and there's actually a method that I've been wanting to try out for the stoles. So maybe we can press the stole 2 different ways. And I need some stoles for my display, so that's going to be perfect. I need some stoles, and I don't have 125 as an example in the shop, so definitely. All right. S. McGee says all I was able to do in Photoshop was create squares and circles and blur photos. Tried for many years and versions of the Photoshop. Never did anything with it until Innate Academy. Oh, man. This is the stuff that makes me happy, y'all. This makes me like, this is it for me. Do you know I had people paying me $200 for a rush hour design, and I would get mad at that because it takes me 5 minutes. It's 5-minute template. I could design in 5 minutes and make $200, but it made me mad. And the only reason why it made me mad is because, well, number one, it's kind of disruptive. Whenever you're doing something, you got to stop whenever you do a rush hour order. But it made me mad because I know this person can do it themselves, right? And I know that that's money that you could be earning for yourself. So this person realized that at some point in time, still paid me $200 whenever they needed a rush hour design. And to this day now, like as of last week, is a coach now. Last year earned $38,000 in doing t-shirts with the templates. And if y'all missed that live, y'all missed a treat. It was called How to Make 5 Figures using the Innate Academy templates, Innate Lab templates. So check that out. We have somebody else coming on this week that is going to tell you, Coach Chrissy is going to tell you how one template, we're not talking about all sales. We're just talking about graduation sales alone. Template 125. Just like Darlene, you want to learn that 125? Template 125 got her 5 figures, over $30,000 in one graduation season. I already know that's going to double, if not triple, this year. Coach Chrissy's going to have a 6-figure year. Mark my words. Snapshot that on the video. Matter of fact, Coach Chrissy, hashtag six-figure Coach Chrissy. 6-figure Coach Chrissy. That's a little bit of a tongue tie, but hashtag that. I'm gonna put it up on the screen, and we're gonna freeze it on the screen, and that's going to be our confirmation. Whenever it happens, we're gonna be like, you know what? We said this in March. It's gonna be a 6-figure year probably before we even get to the end of the year. Okay. Mark my words. I told you I do not predict the future, but I know what I know. Okay. And Lisa, you say you have some experience, but you got to get, absolutely. When you start using the templates, you'll learn. I have so many people now that can make templates. I make templates. I have so many people now that can make templates. Now, when they start making templates, then they're no longer in the academy, because at that point in time, you should be having your own academy if you're out there making templates. But so many people that make templates now because of being in the academy and understanding it's not just the artwork. It is the way the mind works. when you get into Photoshop mode, when you get into design mode, we're simplifying the process that your mind works because we've done the work on the back end. I'm taking the dreams, I'm typing them out, designing them, and putting them in a real deal format that you can start applying the dreams. And then guess what? You start having dreams like, you know what? That's how this is done. Boom. Now you're doing that. Now, once you start doing that in a template capacity, you won't be in the academy anymore. But guess what? I still get to be a part of your success because I helped you build that part of your mind. I helped you build that muscle. So I pray that you give me credit. But if you don't, what can I do about it? What can I do about it? But know that I helped you get there. And I'm just as proud of that as people. People might think I should be mad, but a lot of times I'm actually proud of that. I'm not going to support somebody going against the grain, but I'm still proud of that. I'm still part of that success. I still get some bragging rights. Oh, Nicole, you started watching when I was on Big Boy's interview. Awesome. Oh, you was telling them how to spell my name. Okay, when you spell my name, yes, it's one N in the middle. So if y'all can't find me, I'll post. If you look me up, it's spelled like this: ShaNonWoodn. So from my personal page, y'all go ahead and add me as a friend on the personal page. Add me, like something first, so I know that it's somebody that I will actually add. I probably have like over 1,000 people pending right now, but I was trying to clean up my list first. Keisha says, you make it easy to learn so that it's fun and not frustrating. Yeah, that's the thing, y'all. The learning process to me was hard. I don't want learning to be hard for you. I want learning to be fun. I want you to see in real time that what you're doing is actively working on how you can be making money right now. It's not like I'm learning this so that a year from now I'll be able to design in Photoshop. No, I did this class tonight, and by golly, I'm going to print something tonight, and I'm printing money every time I take a class. I'm printing money every time I take a class. Every time you actually do the class, you are printing money. Because if you just post it on your social media, right? You post on your social media what you did in class, I guarantee you, just like y'all post in the Innate Creatives group and y'all showing off, show off that same way on your TikTok, show off that same way on your Facebook and your Instagram. I guarantee you, you will at least get one inquiry, one person who's interested in at least purchasing from you. Do y'all hear me? I think I saw Coach Chrissy's hashtag. Hold on, let me put it on the screen. Let me put it on the screen. I got to put it on the 125 backdrop because y'all know that's where it got loose. It got loose from 125 and it's just taking off from there. Yep. Coach Q, So Pro Academy, new Photoshop, but still learns a ton. And to this day is a beast with Photoshop, especially with cut and sew. So Coach Q is telling y'all at So Pro Academy how to take your templates that you're designing over here and turn them into cut and sew projects, t-shirts, leggings, luggage covers, arm sleeves, pillows. She even has a pillow project. So anybody that's never sewn before, do the pillow project. And she's showing you the whole thing from pressing it on the fabric to cutting it out to sewing it and having something in your hands that you sewed. Okay. That's the kind of network that we're building over here. Okay. Coach Corey knocking out a 30 shirt order. You better. Good deal. All right. Where's Coach Chris's hashtag? I lost it. It got lost in the sauce. Hold on. There's some comments going on here, but that's a good thing. That means we're engaging and interacting. Coach Chrissy, you might have to put your comment again. I don't see it. Things are going so fast. All right. So we'll go live this evening, or I guess maybe around 3 o'clock. If y'all give us a little time to maybe eat some lunch or something, get some work done for the day, get some orders out, that sort of thing. We got some of y'all ordered some buddies in time with the $400 deal, because now it is $489. I had to do it quietly too. I was like, please, I can't have nobody. Just one more day. You know I do it too. So that's why I didn't tell nobody. It's up to $489. I can't keep getting in trouble for y'all. because Coach E and Coach Q be getting on me. All right. All right. I worked with Photoshop for about 6 years before going into Canva, and I started Template 101 and got taken to school. That's what's up. Yeah, template. It's not even a template. 101 is actually you designing from scratch. But every time I see 101, it looks like a totally different project. So it teaches you the principles of working on. Yeah, let's cut that down so we don't have to keep giving that attention. 101. Let me see. Let me take out a 101. That's your first class. It's really intimidating for a person that's never done Photoshop, but we make it really smooth. Um, you're learning a lot in that first class. So 101 does not have to be your first class. It just happened to be our first class. Introduction to everything you need to know. With and essentially you're creating your own Photoshop template there. I don't know if y'all know this, but y'all can go back and rechange those colors and do anything. So yeah, you're doing your paint splash brushes. You have a text that you put in there, two different texts that you put in there, a photo. You'll learn how to fade off the photo there. And you're just learning all of those different steps in one powerful class. Okay. Each class, y'all are learning some advanced concepts. So if you get through 101 and 104, these were actually pretty hard classes. I'm not gonna lie to you. You get through 101, 104, which you get instantly. By the time you get to 105, when it unlocks 7 days later, a piece of cake. You're gonna have it. You're gonna have it. Oh, Ava. I was gonna say I was looking for Coach Chrissy. She might be working. It's okay because some of these coaches actually, we be working. A lot of the coaches, I will say, are full time entrepreneurs. So basically, doing this absolutely as the only thing that they do, as far as being on the books and earning any kind of income. So that's a powerful thing to say that the majority of the coaches are full time entrepreneurs, and the other coaches are working 9 to 5s, but learning how to use their 9 to 5s to support and grow a business so that they can exit those 9 to 5s. Okay. So, really and truly, we got you covered on all ends. Okay. Ah, okay. So, Deshaun says, I always feel like I don't have space to do all of this or the right equipment, but people make it work. Absolutely. My first videos, y'all saw my whole setup was in my kitchen, and I didn't even have like a big kitchen. It was just like a area where you normally set like a little small round dining table. I took the table out and I said, "Hey, we finna use this this space to make money." So I put up shelves, my printers up on the shelves, had a heat press. I was using the hardboard at the time when I needed to do larger projects like the all overs or the graduation stoles. I literally was barefoot in the kitchen shooting videos for y'all. Okay. All right, Coach, are you taking a break? I'm talking about eat my milk and cookies in her Bernie Mac voice. You were burning the midnight oil last night. Okay. Well, you might need to come on when we do Coach Toya session. Any coaches that are out there working and want to show what they're doing, um, we'll get y'all on after we do this demonstration. Coach Chris, she says, my business has taken over my whole house and garage. I got stuff everywhere. He pressing my bedroom and my home. That's okay. You know what you do? This is what you need to do, because I have 2 levels of the house, the entire, and I mean even up to the only thing that's that is downstairs that is not business is the actual kitchen square footage, right? The kitchen and the little island. We eat at the island. We don't even have chairs. We don't sit down and eat. I want y'all to understand this. I'm being real. We don't sit down and eat. We stand up at the island, because if I have a dining room table, then I can't claim that space for business because it has to be exclusive use, right? Listen to what I'm telling you. So we stand up and we eat at the island so I can mark off that square footage. That is the only square footage in the bottom of my house that is not able to be written off for business. Okay, I don't have no couches, ain't nowhere for you to sit down, ain't no time to sit down. If you're not sitting down at a computer and working on some graphics, ain't nowhere for you to sit. If you're not sitting in the computer chair, that's not where you want to be. Now I do have like a lounge area, but that lounge area is specifically, that's family time, but it's not downstairs at all. Okay, so I make sure that if these people, if the man want to come check me out, yes, 50% of my house is business. It sounds weird, but it's true. There is nothing that you can do to sit down and lounge and not do some work in my downstairs. Okay. That's the reason why I even got the house, because I could write off half of it for taxes. I had the space. Working from home is with COVID has been a blessing. Okay. Homeschool and all, homeschool kids and all, like all of that is done in one situation. The only reason why I have the shop or the lab is really to be able to teach classes. Okay, so that we were renting space for workshops, and I just wanted somewhere where I can kind of keep things. I can shoot my YouTube videos. I could also, have people come in and not be coming into my house. Because I thought about it first. I was going to let y'all come to the house, but I was like, you know what? Whoo, child. If I let them know where I live, they may never go home. Coach Sharon says, I don't feel bad now. Nobody can come to my house. Right. And here's the thing too, if all you have is like equipment and work going on, don't nobody want to come visit you. It's a win-win. And anybody that comes to visit me already knows, well, if I want to spend time with Shanon, I got to put in some work. I got to help her get something done, or I'm going to be watching her on YouTube, whatever it is, they already know. So those people are welcome to be around. Though, yeah. Q says facts. I've been to the house. She works out of you from sun up to sundown. Amen. But we get to spend time and we get to bond. So that's what I would love for us to restructure our minds to where nobody wants to vacation. Like if I feel like I have to take a vacation from my job, I'm not in the right career field. I don't vacation from my job. I work to vacation. Woo, I wonder if anybody else has said that before. I work to vacation. I will actually go to this conference in Texas. And that's what I forgot to put up the link for y'all. I got to put up the link for that because some of you are interested in doing a workshop that Sunday in Texas. And it's like, right around the corner. It is on the 13th. So we'll be going to the expo on the 12th. We'll hang out the 12th, the night of the 12th. And then on the 13th, our workshop. So 12th and 13th, essentially. And that is March 12th, March 13th in Irving, Texas. I have to put up the link for y'all for that. Yep, you can reach out to any of the coaches for one-on-one assistance. Hey, Shanon, you can absolutely email me, love. Coach Corey says, I was asleep by the heat press. I can't tell you. But, okay, so this is what y'all need to do. And I don't know if Coach Helena is here. Well, Coach Chrissy is here. Let us know, because my understanding is that it can't be a mixed use room. So this is why I was very particular about where I put stuff in my home, right? Because my understanding is if it's in my bedroom, I still sleep in my bedroom, right? So I can't say that this is exclusive use of my home. The most I can do is probably map out the area around the heat press that is exclusively used for work, and then I won't be able to use the whole room. So what I do is I make sure I use the whole room. Okay. And I have equipment. That's where I shoot YouTube videos. I have videos. I have proof. They can go on YouTube right now and say, oh, well, dang, you do work out of your home. There's no question that I work out of my home. But when you have something like in a mixed use room, like it's my bed over here, the TV and the couch is over here, and then I have a heat press and a computer over here, I believe, and I'm no professional. Here's my disclaimer: get with a professional that can advise you on that. uh, Coach Helena is actually an IRS auditor. Okay, you're here. Okay, she says that is correct. So that's why I'm very intentional. Now it's like when you know better, you do better, right? So now that I know that I don't want a mixed use room, then I will make that entire room. Like I said, we don't even have a dining table. And bless these kids' heart, I never thought about that. We don't sit down and eat dinner. We stand up at the island and eat dinner at the island. So we don't talk, we don't play, we eat dinner, and then we're done, and we go on about our businesses. Okay, and I say businesses because everybody has a role, and they all work and they all get paid. Shannon, you can email me, love. Yep. So Chrissy says I can only write off my office, but because it's exclusively used for my business, right? So now let's be intentional. Let's be intentional about how we're setting things up and what we're actually really doing with our businesses. And the thing is, we don't have to feel like a fraud. We don't have to be scared to make money because you're actually, if you're using half of your house for your business, show them that your inventory is taking up a whole room. Show them that you got boxes here and there, and you got a heat press, and you got a buddy system that's taking up all this room. How much square footage is that buddy system using up in your house? So when y'all say y'all don't have room for the buddy now you got to think, I do have room for the buddy because I could write that off. Restored and highly favored. Contact Coach Helena. Right now, she's on as Noble Custom Designs. That's her business name on all social media platforms. That's how she says it. So Coach Helena, and you'll see Helena in the NA Creatives. Just contact her and ask her that specific question. I think there is a way, because some people have studios, right? So there has to be a way that you can delineate between all the different spaces. If you have no walls or anything, there has to be some way. But I believe it's more justifiable when you use a room exclusively. So I'm not going to comment like what the solution to that is. Coach Helena should be able to give you that. And Coach Helena, I don't know if you can give us a short answer here right now, but I think that is a great question, because some people have a whole bedroom and that's all they have. I worked out of my bedroom for a long time. I didn't even have room for my whole mattress, y'all. I had a queen size mattress, and I folded it in half, and half of it was sitting on like a futon. The other half of it was sitting against the wall, because that's all the space that I had to sleep in that room. So that room was really all of my business stuff. I had heat. It used to get so hot in my room. I didn't even have to turn a heat press on. The computer, the plotter, like all of that equipment that was in there would be so hot, it would be killing me in my room. And then let me turn on the heat press, and by God, it was over then. So definitely make sure that that if there's a way to write that out, if there's a way that I could just say whatever that little bed that was halfway and half of that wall that the bed was laying up against. I literally had took my bed, and it was a foam mattress, so I could roll it up, and half of it was rolled up on the wall, the other half was sitting on the day bed, and I made it work. I put some pillows on there like it was a futon couch, and that's how I lived for 1 year of grad school. Sure did. No shame. You have 2 rooms. Let's see, a home office and a crafting room. Once you put in all that equipment, right? So use the biggest. Who are you? Like, I really and truly, at first, I was like, I was one of those people. I love to see my living room designed, and I actually do interior design stuff too. So I love to see my living room designed with all the white furniture and the pops of colors and the paintings. And then I started looking at it like the only way to save space is to build up the wall. I need shelves, and then once I put shelves in here, this doesn't look cute anymore. Wait a minute, why don't I just let go of the concept? I don't even have people come over to my house for leisure. People can call me right now, and I don't answer my phone. So if they came to my door, I darn sure ain't answering the door. If you didn't, you can't come show up, pop up unannounced. So I never really had company anyway. And even if I did have company, it's the person that understands I'm about business. So why do I care to have a whole living room suite and a den suite? For what? My equipment is there. If you don't understand this is how I'm living because I'm actually building a legacy, if what is Understood does not need to be explained. So I know whenever my people come over the house, like Coach Q came over, I was like, oh, excuse all the stuff everywhere. She was like, girl, who you talking to? You ain't got to explain nothing to me. So get you some people like that in your life. People that come over and be like, oh, wow, this is what your living room. This is what you got in your living room. You don't have no sofa. I don't have nowhere I can kick up my feet and watch a 55-inch TV. I got a 55-inch TV, but what we watching there is YouTube and tutorial videos. So what you want to do? What you want to do? You gonna put the heat press? Don't put the heat press outside. I had some people having their printers like in the garage and stuff. Don't put your printers in the garage. They are sensitive to humidity and changes in heat, and usually it's immediate changes. So if you have a lot of changes from like sun up to sundown, it gets cool, it gets warm, it gets humid, it gets crisp sometimes. Like, just don't put especially your wide format printers in the garage. But now, if you want to sweat in the garage and press some shirts in the garage, sometimes that's what you have to do. And then you write off your garage. Come on. Talk to C says, that's how my house is, with a smiley face, and I'm proud, and say something about it if you want to, and never get invited to my house again. I'll be waiting for reasons to not invite nobody to my house. Oh, I love people. I just don't like them. Does that make sense? I love people. But I be wanting to get to my junk, get to my work, not have to explain myself, not deal with nobody's judgment, not deal with nobody else's problems, right? So that's why I love when I do have interactions with folks. They already understand. I don't have to explain nothing. We have a good time. We talk about our issues. We help each other work out those issues, and then we make money off of those solutions of those issues. So yeah, y'all my kind of people. Keisha says, as long as y'all not nasty, we good. That's what I'm talking about. It's just business. It's just work. She said, that would be me. You better step over that box. No, while you at it, slide that chair that way and come through. Amen. Amen. Hey. I love that. Talk to C. Talk to C says, we're building legacies, not impressions. I love it. Legacy is not just for a lifetime. It is an infinite. Just like we have an abundance of blessings and resources at our fingertips. We also have the ability to create this abundance infinitely. That's what legacy is. It's going to go on forever. And as long as we're continuing to encourage and inspire, because that's the thing, we got to encourage and inspire our own families to keep that in the line. Otherwise, we lose it. They think it's just easy to get and they don't value it. They'll go sell the company, in the next generation. No, you got to let them understand. This legacy is worth holding on to. It's worth believing in. It's worth dreaming and investing in, because we need you to take it to the next level, babies. These babies need to be involved in your business now. Matter of fact, if you're members, go to you have a free resource folder now. Go to that one and watch the video that Coach Chrissy and Coach Helena did on taxes and bookkeeping, and understand that you can pay your kids up to, I think, is it $12,500? Would you say $12,000? You can pay your kids $12,000 a piece if they're if they are participating in the business and helping you do your tasks. Document is all that you are required to do. You don't have to give them a 1099. You don't have to do that because they're your children. But you do have to document what it is that they're doing for you. And I am not the expert on that. I just know what I know. So I want you to talk to Coach Helena about that, because she is the expert on the IRS and taxes, business taxes matters. Okay. Y'all are in here. Y'all dropping gems. Look. Change the way you look at things, and the way you look at things will change. Amen. Nikki says, home alone with my equipment and innate creatives. All right, best friend. All right, Nikki. We know. Look, Keisha says, my 9-year-old sews with me, and she started her own business. Amen. Like, that is what I want to see. So I'm hoping by this summer Because that's why I need this stuff to be in order. Y'all, there's some things in the works. I can't say it all because then y'all be like, well, you said. But this summer, I want to get the kids fully involved, okay? Let me just put it like that, all right? This summer, I do want to get the kids fully involved. Your kids, your neighbors' kids, your nieces and nephews, whoever's in the area, grab them because they're not going to be doing nothing but eating up and spending up money on Roblox and Robux and V-Bucks and asking for snacks. Don't give them no V-Bucks. Don't give them no snacks. Well, you might have to feed them. I mean, that might be legally your responsibility. But listen, don't give them nothing extra. If they want the ice cream from the ice cream truck, have them earn that. Have them do tasks. Have them do tasks to help out your business so that you can pay them and that be how they get the things that they want. That's how they get their Jordans. That's how they pay for their they want Disney Plus. You don't watch Disney Plus. They want Disney Plus. They want certain channels. They want certain things. Just have them earn it so that you can write that off. And even if you have a 9-to-5 and you're losing money on your business because you're paying your kids. Do y'all hear me? And I don't know. Coach Elena, stop me if I'm ever saying something wrong. I promise you ain't got to worry about correcting me. If I'm wrong, I'm going to say I'm wrong. But if you have a 9-to-5 where you're actually making money and then you have your business that you're getting off the ground, and even if you are going negative in your business right now, it's going to offset the expenses from your earned 9-to-5. Do y'all hear me? It's going to offset those, that income. Okay, so the expenses offset that income, and make sure you're building your business. You're paying your kids because you're doing it anyway. You're paying them, and they're not necessarily helping you. So now that they understand what earning $1 looks like, they understand. They go to school with apparel that they made. They can be like, this my brand instead of Jordan and Nike. They're rocking their own brands. You're also instilling that confidence in them. It is a win-win-winnie. What was that movie that just came out? She was like, win-win-winnie. Yeah, win-win-winnie situation. Put them kids to work. Oh my gosh! Instead of the F them kids, what we need to make sure. Work them kids. You hear me? And they will love it. Just like kids really value and love discipline and somebody that is really there for them. They may not appreciate it in the given moment. They love it. They will love that you are pouring into them and just spending time with them. It's a big deal too. All right. So I got to get off of this live. So maybe y'all can share this thing 40 times. So I'm going to post it on my personal page. Y'all share it. By the time we start the video, oh, shoot, I almost had this whole thing tower down on me. By the time we start the video, if we have 40 shares, then Coach Toya will, instead of pressing on the big press, Coach Toya will press on the little 16 by 20 with the buddy. Okay. Teach them kids. I love it. I love it. All right, my love. So I will see y'all in just a little bit. Make sure that you share the video. And as always, I appreciate y'all. I love you dearly. And that is real talk from the bottom of my heart. Like I tell the kids, I love you with all my heart and soul and spirit. Okay? That's real. But until next time, this is also real. Bye. Peace. Tiffany, contact. I see you having issues with the split template. Contact Coach Corey. Okay. And we'll do a demonstration either in the group or on YouTube too. If there's an issue, we need to show live and how to fix it. Okay. All right, my loves. Bye for real now. See y'all in a little bit.